Guys, it's great that you're here in Toronto. As we speak, you guys are going to be performing at the Mod Club tonight. Is this the first time you guys have been in Toronto?
This is the second time we've been here, isn't it? And
First
it's
time we played a show.
first time we played a show, so we're really excited.
Wow, what kind of show is this going to be like tonight?
Energetic, full of movement, and everybody's going to have a good time.
You know what? You guys came down to the best time. I mean, the summer, the weather's looking good. How do you feel that you guys are part of a music series that's been going on? I mean, literally for Toronto, we've had some of the biggest acts coming down here, and you guys are just part of that whole lineup.
You know, to be able to play a show and have the amount of people coming is just overwhelming. Coming from, like, you know, 4 dudes from Manchester who played shows to our parents. You know, now we're out here playing to a crowd who've bought tickets specifically to see us. It's incredible. So humbling.
And that's got to be another crazy thing, too, because, I mean, across the water, here you guys are here in Toronto, and when you have all these folks you've never met before, they're singing the words back to your songs. That's got to be something special.
It is, because Jake don't know the lyrics, so it helps us a lot, actually. It does. So, no, it's a really good feeling seeing that. So.
Okay, I want to figure out, okay, so who met who first? Because this is like, what, a couple of years ago when this whole thing started. Who met who first and how did it all begin?
Well, it was 6 years ago now. It was me and Danny. We met originally just through mutual friends, and then I moved straight into Danny's house, and then we got downgraded. Well, not really, but into a camper van in the back garden because we made too much noise.
Evicted.
Evicted.
We got evicted.
But then we just met these guys along the way out in the street. No, yeah, they were just through mutual friends. We just kind of formed our own thing and then did our own thing.
What's the influence with the music? Because, I mean, a lot of people say you guys sound like a bit of Maroon 5, but I'm watching, listening to you guys, I'm hearing like some Beatlesque in there. I'm hearing some Bob Marley in there. I mean, a lot of influences with you guys.
Well, we all listen to completely different styles of music. Like, Jake is a crooner at heart, and I listen to, like, pop and things like Usher. Ray Charles is a huge influence for me. You were a bit of a pop-punk guy and then moved into heavy hip-hop. And Charlie's listened to every style of music you can ever think of. Yeah. And he's now, like, listening to country and stuff like that. So all those different things, like, thrown into the pot and mixed around, it comes out with comes out with what you hear, you know?
So you guys used YouTube to really promote yourselves and your music.
Yeah, well, we started off, we would just, like, in rehearsal sessions, we'd jam out songs that we love, like Chris Brown, Cisco's The Thong Song, just as a laugh, really. And then we thought, well, why not film them and put them online? Started doing that and gained a bit of attention, and then luckily it fell in the right eyes, and Scooter Braun picked us up from there.
Let's talk about Scooter Braun, because as we know, the manager of Justin Bieber, how did that all happen? And what did you guys feel like when you had somebody that powerful in the music business interested in you guys?
We was in a studio in London in this tiny little shed, and yeah, we got a phone call. Jake got a phone call from Scooter's assistant one night, and he hung up straight away, thinking this is an absolute prank. And then they got a phone call back, and he picked it up, and it was Scooter himself saying, "I've seen your stuff online, and I want to come to London and meet you boys and have a big chat." Yeah, and within 24 hours he flew to London. The next day, we had a big chat with him for about 6 or 7 hours, and then it kind of went from there. And he was really interested and loved what we did, and then the rest is history, as they say.
That must have been overwhelming for you guys.
So overwhelming. We kind of played it off as well, like in terms of, well, you know, Scooter, there's a few people interested, so you'd have to be quick. So we got straight on a flight. We're like, oh, he's here. But no, it was incredibly overwhelming. You know, at that time, we weren't having much luck as a band. We were doing venues literally a quarter the size of the ones we're doing now, and hardly no one was turning up. And then it kind of just caught fire and, yeah, went from there.
And of course, that fire is Me and My Broken Heart. The song itself, I mean, what does it represent for you guys? And when you started seeing it really taking off, what was that like for you?
We couldn't believe it. We were in LA at the time, and we first heard it on the radio, and we went absolutely mental for 5 seconds, and then we kind of sat back, and we just were somber, and we turned it up, and we just sat there and couldn't believe it. What it means to us, well, Jake was actually a little bit heartbroken at the time we recorded it.
Here we go.
Okay, let me jump back over to you then, man. All right, the Heartbreak, what was going on?
No, you know, no, it is. No, I think in terms of Heartbreak, you know, I think everyone, it's kind of a universal meaning. I think everyone's goes through it, or you will go through it at some point in your life, and we just think it's just a universal meaning that we wanted to portray. But we kind of put it in a bit of a twist. It's not a typical broken heart song. You know, the sound of it is totally different from just a somber, slow song. So, but yeah, I went through a bit of trouble. Yeah.
Does she know that song's about her?
She does now. So thank you. Yeah.
And have you thanked her for what she did to you?
No.
These boys have.
Well, you got to. I mean, think about it. I mean, the best songs are really from the heart, and that's definitely what this song is all about. And you guys have had a chance to open up and tour with people like who is it, Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande?
Yeah, that's right. We opened up a show for Justin at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, and that was dropped on us with 24 hours notice, probably less than 24 hours notice. Like, Scooter came down to the studio when we were recording the album, and he just sat there and you could see him listening to the tracks and just cogs ticking in his head, and then he disappeared out the room, came back in and was like, "You guys are opening up for Justin tomorrow. What do you need?" So we were like, "Oh, okay." So yeah, it was incredible. Like, all Justin's fans were really welcoming, and it was overwhelmingly scary.
Well, there's not just one single, but you guys have another single you're releasing too, and a video also.
Yeah, we just started promoting it now. We shot the video about a week ago now,
And
I
the single,
think.
of course, is?
It's called "Wait on Me." It's really exciting actually for us because it's a bit more mature, a bit more sexy, a bit more urban. So it shows another side. Yeah, nice vibe song.
So what's the album going to sound like? Because I do believe we're going to be getting an album sometime this year.
It's going to sound terrible. Yeah, no, it's been a long process, the album, and we feel like it's our baby. But yeah, it should be near the end of the year or definitely beginning of next year.
Cannot wait for that. What advice can you give folks who are looking up to you guys and going, wow, these guys have worked their butts off, and now they're making it, and again, with great music? What advice can you give folks?
I'd tell them to take their time. It's genuinely, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. And you need to master what you're doing, experiment, have fun, be yourselves, and yeah, take your time.
Yeah. And tour-wise, what's going to happen? I mean, we talked about you guys being with other people. It's got to be a tour just for you.
Yeah, well, we're currently on a Broken Heart tour at the moment, which kicked off in Boston on the 30th of July, and that's running right across North America till the 26th. I think we've added another date in LA. Nice. So we're running right through. And
during all this time, too, you guys are doing some of the talk show circus. Weren't you guys on a talk show just recently?
Yeah, we was on Seth Meyers, actually, late night show with Seth Meyers. Absolutely incredible. Really good fun.
Wow. Well, look, I got to say again, congratulations and all the success. Website, Twitter, all that fun stuff. Where can we go to follow you guys?
It's all at Rixton Official or rixtonband.com.
Fantastic. Guys, congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.